Alright, so I was kind of dreading this, and it looks like I got a big problem with the 62. Windshield is out. Got a pro to pull it out for me, but a lot of these clips, see, that's a clip there, and a lot of them popped out, fell out. These down here, you can probably see the remnants of the bolt here somewhere, like right here. The bolt is there, everything else is gone. It was so rotted at the bottom here. I took, this looks actually really good now. I took a grinder attachment with a special wire wheel, but if you look, there's a piece of white here. That is original seam sealer. And it looks like they just, you know, didn't really weld it together. They just put seam sealer everywhere. And you can see this was a lot bigger even, the seam sealer. I mean, it's all rotted here, and it's even worse on the other side, but this is pretty bad. I mean, I got big holes here, and the water was pouring in, and I'm glad for the last few weeks it's been in the garage, so I haven't really seen any rain. But this is a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I got holes up top here even. So I was using the grinder. It was kind of melting this glue. The guy couldn't even get it all off. Normally, you just put the window over this, you know, because it's down enough, but all these holes, they got to be tended to. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do yet. Car runs good. I got the carburetor rebuilt. But this is pretty big holes here. You know, there's nothing to put the window to. The pinch weld is like very low over here. Like, it's much better there, and then it's really low again here. And I mean, the amount of fucking rust dust that flew everywhere is crazy. And the good news is I found the clips. I'm getting them ordered, but I ordered a $150 windshield seal, and it's not that kind of window. So I don't know if it's only for Skylarks, but OPG didn't have it listed right, and there's a lot of thing with OPG with that they don't sell much for this car, so it's always a challenge. But I gotta get some special rust, like a real chemical to treat this, because this is really bad. It is crazy, and it was all rusty under the dashboard, and I couldn't even move the wipers. But that's all freed up. I just installed another radio even, and the speaker actually worked even though that was rusty. Whole dashboard's all working. I just got to put a fuse in for the dashboard lights. But this was a bad design. They used mostly seams. I don't want to say mostly, but in critical parts they put seam sealer, and it really wasn't sealed right with the old style stuff, and once it started leaking, it was just left to rot, you know. I mean, I have a car that I let it leak too. I mean, back in the day it wasn't worth much, but now this is a rare car. It's hard to get the parts for this, so I'm really hoping that this comes out okay in the end. But it actually looks 1,000 times, I mean 1,000 times better than it did, just by using a you know, the heavy grinder with something like that. But it's not really effective right now because I got all this melted rubber shit, so I gotta get another one. I gotta take out whatever clips I'm grinding over them, but they're all loose. But at least these are, I know where I found them already, but I gotta order them. So my hopes of getting it running by next week is probably not likely, but you know, at least it's done. I had to pay the guy $150 just to take it out. But at least I'm returning a $150 window seal, so I gotta think what I'm gonna do. So wish me luck.